Hello everybody, this is part 3 of the gazebo at the gardens at Woodwind Acres. It's a little bit raining right now. We had 2 thunderstorms, but everything, all of the grunt work is done. Strangely enough, as you can see, the new work at the roof line has to be taken apart and then put together again, but everything fits. Everything lined up as well as possibly could be for a couple of amateurs or an amateur. But all of the perimeter woodwork on the roof is completed. Everything is nice and square and level and all that good stuff. But we also finished the flooring, which is probably going to be the most sturdy flooring of any 6-foot, or pardon me, hexagonal 10-foot wide gazebo known to man. It's way overkill. It's 10 inches on center, in some cases less. Only needs to be 16, but we're putting in that composite decking, which is a little bit flexible. So they say no more than 16 inches on center, and these are 9 to 10. Anyhow, everything came out as well as I could possibly have hoped for. The last 2 posts that you see right dead center, were the last posts that had the rafter ties put on, and we knew that they were out a little bit, a couple of inches at the very top, but the very bottom indicated that it should be, I think, 53¼ inches wide at the very bottom. So since there was a lot of stress on the top, what I did was I clamped everything together, drew it together, and then I put a through bolt through the right and the left very top of each post, so that can't go anywhere. And actually I'm thinking of doing that to the rest of the posts as well. There's an awful lot of stress on it wanting to push out, and I thought, you know, it took me 2 minutes to do one of them, so I think I'm going to do that too. But the half rafters, pardon me, the noggins that you see, that's the little horizontal piece just below the peak of the roof, was a little pain in the butt to do because there was not a lot of room to work. But I devised a system, and after spending an hour for trying to do the first one, the next ones were done in about 15 or 20 minutes apiece, and they hold everything together. It's locked and loaded and all that good stuff. So as you can see, the posts now are absolutely plumb. Everything lines up with everything, and now we're ready to put in the pretty stuff. So that will come from in number 4 whenever I get to it. You can see that the backside of the perimeter of the transom pickets is unstained. That's because I had to cut 3/4 of an inch off of the width of the 2x4 to accommodate the screens that we're going to be putting in. And when I take each section down one by one, it will be resanded, restained, and it will look gorgeous. So everything lined up just far better than I ever could have hoped for. And it is as strong as anything I could imagine. So the next installment will have the transom pickets, which is kind of a little picket fence all the way around the top. And then there will be a larger one on the very bottom, which is actually the railing pickets. So, in the middle of a little drizzle right now, this is the Gardens Gazebo at Woodwind Acres, and I believe this is installment number 3. Bye.